the podcast is buying sex doll, and she's sitting here.
I think we need to
test this out. Bagsy going first.
What on the pod? I'm not testing no robot out on the pod. I will take it on to a private place, and I'll need a week.
Hello and welcome to 2 Pints with Will and Ralph, Series 6, Episode 7.
Yes.
We left a previous episode with me saying to you we'll pick this up next time.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, by the way? Are you okay?
I'm good, yeah. Really good. How are you?
I don't know, you often start a podcast moaning.
I'm not moaning at all.
I know, but
Very
you're
happy.
Good.
I'm fed. I'm watered. What more do I need?
Right. Great. Fed, watered, neutered. We ended, I don't know if we ended the last one, but we talked about... I said, what in 200 years' time? Do you remember I said that people in ancient times didn't realize they were in ancient times?
Yes.
Do you remember that conversation?
Yes.
It occurred to me again, actually, because I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago, and the place I was staying, they were like, yeah, this used to be a Roman barracks, and you can see like what looks like a bricked up window. It's actually slightly taller than a window, and that used to be like an adjoining sort of tunnel from one building to the other, and that's where, if they needed to sort of run from one building to the other, that's where they used to run through. And they were like, and they were saying, you can notice how small it is because the average height then was about 5'3" or something, because obviously we got bigger as a species. And I had this thought again. I was like, the thing about the Romans, who were incredibly technologically advanced for their time, that they didn't realize that they were Roman. They didn't realize that they were ancient Romans, did they? To them, the technology was the most advanced technology. And when you think about that, we're in this extraordinary age. Yeah. Well, everybody's in that era where there's this extraordinary age of medical advances. Yeah. And, space explorations coming back, and the digital revolution, and all this, and AI. We're on the verge of AI, which is a whole other conversation. What in 200 years' time do you think people are going to look back on and go, they thought that they were at the pinnacle of technology, and not just technology, but
just technology. I think
more things like, what do we do now as a society? Because the Romans, for example, used to have gladiator combat and Christians to the lions and all this sort of stuff. What stuff would we look back on? What would people in 200 years look back on?
I'm going quite extreme straight away with this.
Go on.
I don't think men and women will be having sex with each other for babies. I think I think there'll be machines that do that. For men,
there's already machines that you can.
Yes, I know. And look how advanced they're getting now. Have you seen some of these robots? They are fit as fuck.
Well, I wanted to. Funnily enough, I was going to ask you about that because I actually was looking into it.
What? I knew you'd struggle to get a woman, but Jesus Christ, you're not buying a robot.
Not for me.
Oh,
to discuss with you on the podcast.
Oh, right. Do you know, while you're looking, the reason why I'm saying this is because I think there's going to be, because women don't need men to have babies now. So I'm thinking that physical contact, I'm not sure will be happening in 200 years' time. I mean, if they can do that now, I think they'll probably, to have babies, I don't think you'll have to have sex. I think that you probably you could decide what you're having. I reckon you'll be limited to how many you can have. If you can afford them, I think all them rules will be brought in. I do. What are you laughing at? Have you found a fit robot?
Some of these robots are so fucking fit. I can't stop looking. I mean, look at her.
That's not a robot, you dick.
That is a robot.
You are lying to me.
Mate, that is an AI sex robot.
You are lying to me.
I want to get to the end of this podcast.
Pass me that now. I need to see it closer.
To the end of this podcast immediately so that I could go home and order this.
Give me that phone. That's not a robot.
Look at that. Apparently, you can program them to how much interaction you want and how much you want them to talk.
Just switch that off.
Is there just an off switch?
Just switch that bit off. Since when have you wanted something to talk more than a woman already does?
Jim Jeffries, the Aussie comedian, he's absolutely hilarious. And he has a really funny.
Can I read out?
He has a really funny joke where he's like, when I'm in a relationship, he's like, you women have a different. Bear with me, we'll get back to this.
I can't
Jim Jeffries is like, robot. She's amazing.
Let me just show this camera.
No,
here.
no. We don't show the camera.
Why?
Because I want her to be mine and mine
They
alone.
are. If you see Ralph walking down the street with her, she's a robot.
That's amazing. Yeah, and he's like, Jim Jeffries, he goes, women have a different nightly routine. He said, my nightly routine, I go for a piss, I brush my teeth. Sometimes I can even do it at the same time. And he's talking about women's skincare routines.
I sometimes do that. Spit in the toilet when you brush your teeth.
And he goes, yeah, women, you like to, you go in for half an hour into the room, and I presume that there's some sort of lotions going on and rubbing, and then you come out, you get in bed, and then you tell me what I've done wrong that day.
Yeah, that's true.
That's that robot. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, off switch.
No, can I just read out what it says here about this? I still can't believe that's unbelievable. AI.
Stop looking.
Blending AI and robotics. Advanced sensors for touch and movement.
Yeah.
Natural language processing for conversation. Emotion recognition software to respond appropriately. Servo motors for fluid.
No, you've read that wrong.
What?
Servo motors for fluid movement.
No, for fluid. Autonomous movement.
For fluid autonomous movement.
Oh, right.
So that movement is
I
fluid.
thought it meant
Not suggesting servo motors
she squirts.
so that she squirts all over you.
Did you have to pay extra for
You
that?
get the upgrade. Can I get the squirter model, please?
It's the only proof you've ever get.
Every now and
How
again.
do I know you're not faking it? Oh, there we go.
Every now and again, you have to refill her.
She's run out of a squirt.
On the app, it goes refill Stacy.
Even then, I'd fill it with beer.
Yeah, love, can I go down on you? Make sure you finish properly.
I'll sort you right out.
Yeah. So
Wow.
benefits of AI-powered sex robot. I mean, yeah, I agree.
Well, there you go. So what do you think? So I've come up with one. What I don't think we'll be having sex to have babies in 200 years' time. I think it'll be literally done out of a test tube, or you'll be able to choose the sex of your baby, or you'll be told you've got to have a boy and a girl because of the size of the population. There'll be all sorts of controls that are going to be brought in, as well as I think we're going to have chips put in us. I think no.
You've put a fair few chips in you over the years.
No, I never have. Never.
I've seen it.
Never dipped a chip. But what I'm saying is, I think in my lifetime we're going to see us with identity chips, or so where you can scan and you know who you are. I mean, you've seen about these ID cards. We're going to be born and chipped. So straight away, beep, you walk into a room. You won't have any cards, any money. It'll just be, if you want to pay, it'll just be on an eye scanner, and it'll come off your credit of how much credit you've got. There'll be no money. That'll all be gone.
I'm not being funny, Will.
Will you stop looking at the bird? You're looking at a girl who's not even real.
You've lost me to this sex robot website. I mean,
Stop looking at them.
Can we just cut this episode? Well, we've done like 7 minutes. Can we just sack it off? Because I need to order this immediately.
You order it afterwards, and then we can maybe have her in the next episode.
Note to our producer, Sharky. This obviously we can't pay for this, but we need this for research. So,
yes. Can I get one as well?
I'll do
and I'll keep it at Ralph's house.
I'll do extensive research.
I'll keep it in the lodge. I'm sleeping in the lodge tonight, love.
Michelle, don't come into the lodge. That's my private space.
The doghouse. I've been sent to the lodge again. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You're trying to get in trouble.
Trying to get in trouble.
Oh, I forgot to pick up that thing you wanted. Okay, I guess I'll
I'll
go
be
to
in the lodge.
Yeah.
It's hot in that lodge. I always come out sweating.
and
What?
empty.
Can you get off the robot page?
I looked up like whether the future. Excuse me, I've got hiccups.
I looked at me for doing that.
I looked up the future of like sex robots. Like what I read an article about them coming in the future. Oh no!
I've got a feeling you'll be coming in the future if you carry on.
That's what I'm saying. I read that article so that we could discuss it.
Right.
And then I forgot where the article was, so I just typed in then AI sex robot. That's a website I've never seen before, and I'm a little flustered at this point.
Oh my God, are they good?
What do you mean, are they good?
Leave it
See the
alone.
picture?
Not that one. I don't want to. Listen.
Let's see how much they are.
Ralph.
Do you reckon we can make the podcast buy us one so that we can test it out?
I want to know
Bagsy
your
going
answers.
first.
I need your answers. Bagsy going first.
Well, Well, depending on the model, we can go at the same time.
Oh my God. I need your answers. Get off your phone.
I'm trying to find out how much they are.
My God. Seriously.
Oh my God.
I reckon that's about $2,000.
Emma the AI. $2,000? It's a fucking snip.
How much are they?
I'd buy 5.
How much are they?
I don't know. Emma the AI sex doll.
No. Right, come on. I want to know, what do you think they're not going to have in 200 years? I've said mine. I've got quite a few.
No. Well, the question wasn't exactly what are we not
All
going
right,
to have.
what were you saying then? What would they look
What
back
will
on?
people look back on and go, can you believe they used to do that?
Yeah, I think having sex for babies. I honestly do.
Maybe, yeah. I think...
there will be no money. There'll be no cards.
I think it's... Oh, no money. That's already on the way.
It'll just be credit.
I think digital currency...
Shops, walking into shops.
I think Bitcoin and stuff is like within 10 years. I don't think there'll be any cash anymore.
No,
I don't think there'll be any currencies anymore.
No, it'll be credit. But what about physically walking into places and buying things? I think that'll be gone. I don't want it to be gone.
Don't you think people will miss it?
Well,
what I mean is like
you're talking 200 years. Look how quick it's gone in the last 10 years.
But I think
online shopping.
Yeah. I think it's possible that in 200 years people will look back and go, "Can you believe they used to eat animals?"
Yes.
I think it's possible.
So you think it'll be all made? There'll be no animal farms anymore.
Yeah, plant-based and manufactured and whatever. I mean, it's certainly possible. And you know, some people will be listening to this who are like hardcore. You as you know, I'm like, I don't even call myself vegetarian, but I very rarely eat meat now, because I think that the replacement, fake meats are so good. So many of them.
Well, imagine how good they'll be in 10 years.
I think they're so
200
tasty
years.
now that like I can cook the same and I don't miss it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, but so I don't even call myself vegetarian. But as things progress, like you say, as things get better and better, and I don't know. I think you never know what the future holds. But in 200 years, it's so unimaginable. Think about how unimaginable our world now today is than it would have been 200 years ago. Think about that again. I think it's entirely possible that they're not going to only look back and go, well, we don't eat animals anymore, but go, can you believe they used to do that? I think that's really possible.
And driving cars, I think they'll be driverless. I mean, we've got autonomous
that
vehicles
feels like
now.
That's coming, yeah.
It's already there. I mean, I think Dubai have taxis that have no one in them. Like Johnny Cabs. Remember Johnny Cabs from Total Recall? Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm your Johnny Cab. Right? They don't have a Johnny in them, but they have driverless cars in Vegas.
The Johnny Cab in Total Recall. Do you know what was the most redundant bit of that actual cab? Was the guy himself.
Exactly.
Didn't need to be there.
No, he was just a robot.
Yeah. What? I think that we're talking about advances, what we think advances might go, but what about, can you think of anything else that you think you can imagine people will look back on and go, oh, what were you thinking? Why did you do that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at people's faces quite a lot now, and they're going to be looking back at themselves in 10 years going, why did I make myself look like that? Have you seen? I mean,
that's interesting.
It's true, isn't it?
That's interesting.
I mean, fashion changes, but people are willing to change their complete look of their face, and it's normalized now.
And based on, and it is based on fashion.
Yeah, it is.
So
they all want to look the same.
So I was reading an article going, beautification, not just for women, men as well, but like largely for women, because the more you can make women feel like they're not enough, the more money you can make out of them by selling them stuff. Right.
Yes,
that's the beauty industry.
Oh, right, it's true. Yeah.
But it's always been the case that whenever I've had to strive, even in Bath, I visited the Roman baths a few years ago, and they showed this amazing, behind a glass case, all these like little Roman artifacts, and there was a pot of moisturizer that still had the moisturizer in it. Well, no one's using it, Will. It's not like, but it still had the moisturizer in it, and I guess it hardened. But you could see 2 fingers in it where the lady had gone and scooped it out to be able to moisturize, exactly like you do now with a pot of moisturizer. Yeah. So it's weird because things change completely, and also human beings kind of stay the same. And that might be a thing in 200 years' time, where it's like the nature of what it means to be humans completely changed because we have chips in our brains and quantum computing is coming in, which is going to be exponentially more powerful than computers. And then there's the dark side of it. Like, man, we're talking about Chat GPT now, and there's Grok and there's all this sort of stuff, and it's like, I can't help watching Terminator, and the people who are going, it's okay. It's like, look, AI's not there yet, and it's not there, but it does feel like once it hits a critical point, that genie's going to be out the bottle, and it's going to be too late.
It'll take over. It's going to run us all. We are going to be run by computers, and that is the end of it. And it's not going to be like a bloke walking around as a robot. That's not what that means. And even now, the easiest way to take over the world now would be to shut down the internet, electricity supply.
Exactly,
and it's done very easily.
Very, very.
Everybody uses technology to pay their bills, for their lighting, for everything now in your life. 90% of it is run through technology.
If civilization collapsed, I think the first thing I would do would be find out where the fuck Ray Mears is and go and stand next to him.
That's exactly right.
Right. But if we couldn't do
him
that,
or the other one,
Bear Grylls.
Yeah,
I feel like Ray Mears is the more legit.
Right.
I hate to say this, right? I got no problem with Bear Grylls at all, but I did once see two things I think when I see Bear Grylls.
All right,
one when he's going, this is really difficult. I always think, well, you're not carrying a fucking camera, but somebody is doing the same thing.
Yes, so true.
Who's filming you?
It's so true.
Like, how difficult is it if somebody's going, oh, hold on, let me get the shot right.
I go to this place, it's impossible to get to. Yeah. Our film crew have got there with you.
I'm really struggling to get there. It's like, okay, well, Tom's managed it. And somehow managed to, is there a soundy as well?
Yeah, well.
Right, so there's that. And the second thing I did once see a clip, and it was Ray Mears going, here is a really dangerous lava flow that's from a few hundred years ago, and it's now solid rock, but you can see where the lava flowed and stopped, and there's a chasm in between, and we're hundreds of miles from civilization, so I'm going to try and jump over this bit because there's no other way around, and if it goes wrong, well, who knows what's going to happen? And I'm thinking, well, the cameraman's got a satellite phone, but whatever. And he goes, okay, and he does it, right? This is a YouTube clip. And then it's just no commentary. There's another dude who's just a guy who's like standing in the same spot, the exact same shot, and he walks up to the thing. It's about 2-3 feet wide. Right. Jumps over it, and then the camera pans around. There's a 5-star hotel and a massive road in the background.
Oh, really?
So
it's a bit.
So I'm like,
smoke and mirrors.
I'm in the Ray Mears camp.
All right.
Anyway, my question was going to be, would you have any skills whatsoever aside from what we learned in?
I can make a fire.
Aside from what we learned in Will and Ralph Should Know Better.
Yeah, I can make a fire.
We had that one day.
Do you know what I think? Going from when we went back to when we went to the eco village, that it'd be very quick for us to adapt back because that's where we come from. We come from that. We come from the woods. We come from land. We would have to adapt, and we would adapt quick.
Do you think?
Well, I'd adapt quicker to that than technology. I'm still struggling with that shit.
You haven't adapted to technology. Whenever I remember my granddad buying a VHS player.
Yeah.
I never working out how to use it. And he was like, how do you know how to use that? I'm like, I don't know, I just pressed buttons and worked it out.
I was good at that.
To him, yeah, I bet you were good at that.
I was good. I used to build my own recording studio in my bedroom.
To him, that was like magic.
Yeah.
But you've become my granddad.
Well, because I'm nearly 50. And technology has moved that fast that what I could do yesterday, new shit's happened today that I don't even know's happened. I mean, and my kids talk to me like I'm stupid. Like, Jaden, he said, well, just do that, Dad. I was like, all right, yeah. How did you do that? Show me again. Just do it for me. And that sounded like me dad. I built a studio in my bedroom, right? And I go in there. I had a keyboard. I had a computer. I had Cubase on it. It was like an Atari ST, old speakers. And out of it all, I could write music, right? So I'd play this and I could change the instruments. And I'd be up there for hours writing music or whatever else. My dad told me, I was out playing football or whatever one day. And he went into my bedroom to try and do something. He couldn't even turn it on. He said I was in there for ages. He said I couldn't get a pissing sound out of it. He said, you're there, got drum loops going, you got this. Couldn't even. And I'd become that.
Yeah.
But technology was basic then, but it was not basic.
But it wasn't basic to your dad.
Yeah, exactly. It was to
and
me.
Basic
it was.
to technology now is basic to
my son Jaden and my daughter Renee.
And me.
That's what worries me. It's not you.
Well,
you're better than me, but
I understand how to do it all.
I bet you don't.
I fucking better.
Are you on Snapchat?
Hold on. Just because I'm not on Snapchat because I'm not.
What is it? I said to my daughter, I'll send you a text. What? I said, I'll send you a text. What? Oh, she meets someone. Oh, I got his snap. I'm sorry. What, you got his Snap?
I
Were you going to give me cards, was you?
I was briefly on Snapchat when it first came out, and then I
You realised you were 20 years too old.
well then I realised I started to hear that it was like, yeah, all the kids are using it. And I was like, it's creepy I think it's creepy being on Snapchat when you're. Do you remember I said that to that woman?
Yeah.
Jeez. This bunch of really drunk, and they were being quite obnoxious, weren't they, to be fair?
They were.
And one of them was like, let me get a picture. And we're like, okay. But we really need to rush off because we've got to get all the way back to London. I think it was on tour or something. And she was like, and she was just being quite obnoxious. And she was saying stuff like,
she was drunk,
she was smashed. And she was sort of saying to you, was like, oh, you look older than I expected.
Yeah, they always try to insult you.
Yeah, because they think that's funny. You look older than I expected. You're like, thanks, though. But she's like, wait. She's like, you're taller than I thought. I was like, oh, thanks. She said, but you're too thin. You're too thin. I was like, who the fuck are you? And she just goes, take this photo, take another one. No, it's on my Snapchat. The filter's not working. She said, the filter's not working. I said, it's a filter. It's just usually the camera. She went, it's on Snapchat. I was like, how old are you? 40? Get the fuck off Snapchat, you fucking child. My candle had burnt out. I was done. Okay.
It's interesting, isn't it?
So eating animals and...
it's having sex for children. I don't think we'll have sex to have kids. For fun, maybe, but not even probably with each other. With robots and machines. And AI will take over the world. There's no doubt about it. Probably in our lifetime.
Do you know what annoys me? If I left this room and bought, what was she called? Emily, the sex robot, right?
Yeah.
Women across the fucking country, across the world, would judge me and go, oh, that's absolutely gross. But I've got no problem having a selection of the Ultra Vibe Pleasure 2000 in the top fucking drawer.
That's true.
Like it's, if you were to say to me now, it's like, oh, listen, I bought this plastic vagina. Oh, it's fantastic. It's silicone and it feels really warm and it's fucking vibrant. You'd be like, I'd be like, mate, what the fuck is wrong with you? If we were women on a podcast, it'd be going, I'll tell you what, I've got one and it's got a butt plug in.
You'd have parties. They have parties. Dildo parties, and they have and summer parties.
Imagine us getting together having a plastic vagina party.
Exactly. Could you imagine? Do you want to try my robot? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's got fluid.
Right. Fluid, autonomous movement.
All right, I read it wrong. But in my head, it had fluid. It was a squirter.
Right. We're wrapping this up. Sharky, for real, the podcast is buying a sex doll, and she's sitting here.
I think we need to
test this out. Bagsy going first.
What? On the pod? I'm not testing no robot out on the pod. I will take it on to a private place. And I'll need a week.
The lodge. And don't tell Michelle. Don't let her watch this episode. Before we get on to the next bit, this is very important for you, I think. Well, this is a very difficult thing to talk about. One of the things we don't shy away from on this podcast is talking about anything and everything, and sometimes even difficult subjects.
Like what?
And I know that this one's very important for you. Erectile dysfunction.
Oh, that same old gag. Yes, getting on a bit. Floppy cock, have I?
The thing is, though, you never see it coming, which is because you've got erectile dysfunction.
Bum bum.
Hey, was that the sound of your balls hitting the floor? The truth is, we've said this before. It's not just specifically a bedroom issue. It could be an indicator that there's something that your body's
erectile
trying to tell
dysfunction,
you. Yeah, that your body's trying to tell you that there's something more going on. Could be something to do with your heart, your testosterone levels, lifestyle stuff.
Blood flow, innit?
Exactly.
Like a blood flow.
So Newman, who we've partnered with, Newman.com, they don't just go, right, there's your erectile dysfunction medication and go, off you go.
Yeah.
The idea is to go, okay, well, is there a deeper cause behind this? Is there
a reason why it's
underlying
happening?
Reason
why it's happening or not happening?
Obviously, they've got the medications that we've all heard of for erectile dysfunction, but there's hormone treatment, weight loss, lifestyle support, all of that kind of thing. But they start with a blood test so that you can work out exactly what's actually going on and what the underlying causes may be. Great. No awkward conversation. I mean, who wants to have that conversation with the GP?
No, this is great.
Feels awkward, feels embarrassing. You're not in a waiting rooms. It's very discreet, and they've got doctors who are actual experts in this stuff. So, look, it might be embarrassing, but it doesn't need to be.
Hey, the worry's the worst.
Yeah, don't
worrying.
Why
panicking?
And here is a way that you can take charge and really get to grips with looking at your own health. And that may feel embarrassing, but it could be an underlying issue. This is a way to get to grips with it all. And as you keep saying, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
So Newman, who we've partnered with, helping men to take action and women too, but this specifically obviously is
For ED, yeah.
helping men take action, do something about themselves, do something about their health, so that they can live healthier and happier and longer lives. So we have an offer with Newman.com. If you head to Newman.com/2pints, and that's spelled N for November, NUMAN/2pints, TWOPINTS, you get 60% off clinically proven.
Yeah.
Yes, good deal. You get 60% off clinically proven ED treatment, erectile dysfunction treatment, and very importantly, a free blood test that could help you uncover the cause.
And it's very discreet. We have to make that clear. Like,
100%,
I know you have, but yeah.
So just visit Newman.com/2pints now. Use the code 2pints60 for your discount. That's TWOPINTS 60, and get yourself a 60% discount and get yourself some information and get to grips with your health. It's for erectile dysfunction in adult men. Sildenafil 50 milligram film coated tablets. Always read the label. Complete home blood test kit subscription subject to availability. T's and C's apply.
I want to pick up a little bit on what you said before, because you said it would be really frowned upon if any man admitted to having a sex doll. Or, I mean, I know, remember the blow-up dolls? I mean, how have we come on from them days?
If there's ever been any advance in technology, that's the pinnacle of human civilization.
Now, blow-up dolls, they're like a Lilo with a mouth and a vagina. Aren't they really? They blow them up, and it's like...
It must be like fucking a Lilo.
It's fucking a Lilo. Basically, it can't be good. It can't be good.
No.
It can't be. Anyway, look how far we've come on. And I agree with what you said. Women have handsomest parties where they'll pass round dildos, vibrators, butt plugs, whatever they want, and happily go, try this. I'm going to try this. I'll tell you what it's like next week. Not a problem.
No,
it's welcomed.
Way, we're all for it.
Oh, I've not got a problem with it. But
why does it not work the other way around?
Where are the doll parties for men?
Not even doll parties. It's not like they have like a blow,
any
it's
like
not
the
like
fake
they have
vaginas.
a blow up bloke. But like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, right.
They do fake stuff for men.
Think they exist, but nobody has ever admitted.
I've seen one once.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm not going to say a friend did this, and it was me.
What did it feel
It was
like?
actually on a back street in Manchester, all dirty, like it'd been thrown out, and it was on the floor. It was horrible. But I did look at it thinking,
I wonder if I could clean that up.
that's quite good.
Hey, a bit of bleach. Dip that in Listerine. It'll be fine.
Someone's trash is someone's treasure. What was that? I saw it and I thought, I think that'd be all right. That.
Well,
and it was just basically some arse cheeks and the bits in the middle, right?
Was there a hole in the bum too?
Yeah. Right. Interested now, aren't you? But it was on the floor.
Hold on.
It was the only time you showed any interest.
I'm like,
your eyes
there's an arsehole. Okay. All right.
But what I'm saying is,
you can say that old vagina. What am I now suddenly to you?
But yeah, I saw your eyes. But what I'm saying is, we don't have. It'd be frowned upon or
frowned upon.
Well, I'm
frowned upon. All right. Hypothetical situation. First date or meet a girl about getting to know a girl. Getting to know a girl. You go into a house. You're chatting with the lads. You're like, I've met this girl. I might see how it's going. All right. Yeah. When are you seeing her? Well, she's invited me over to our house tomorrow night. We're gonna go out for a bit of a date and have a couple of drinks. And then she said I can come home with that. Oh my God, amazing. You go in. You have a lovely night. You have a great time. You have great sex. Whatever. You come back tonight and you go, oh, she was fantastic. Oh, yeah. And oh, do you know what? It was really. She opened her bedside drawer and it's like, oh, she had a load of toys in there. She had a load of dildos and vibrators and stuff. Oh, yeah. And the lads are like, oh, right. Oh, so nice one. Right, nice one. Reverse the genders. Girl's like, I went back and he was lovely and everything. Right, what happened? Well, he opened his bedside drawer and there were 6 plastic vulvas in there of different skin tones, sizes, shapes.
Some
One of them vibrated. One of them glowed. One of them glowed in the dark. One of them was warm, and one of them squirted.
You seen him again?
Yeah, and you see him again. He'd be like, "No, he's a fucking serial killer.
He's a dirty bastard.
He's worse than a
I've
dirty
reported
bastard.
him to the
Yeah,
police.
I've reported him to the police. He's a fucking serial killer. Why is that different?
It's so. I totally agree, but it is. It just is.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not going. It shouldn't be different. I agree that it's different, but I'm fascinated as to why. Why culturally
okay for
do
them?
we have that? All of us, men and women alike.
There's
Why-
shops you can go in for women and have a look round.
Mate,
window shop, pick stuff off the
But
shelves.
it's not like we're going, this is really unfair on men. If you were in my house and you happened to, and I'd left one out and you used it out, you'd be like, my God, Ralph's got a fucking plastic vagina in his room. I hope he's doing okay.
Hey, do you know what?
You'd think I was nuts.
I would think there'd be something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. That's society, innit? That's just saying, because it's a sex toy. It's the same thing.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's just weird.
You can get them if you're like a porn star, like male porn stars will mold their dicks.
Yeah.
But female porn stars will also have like full molds. So you can be like, that's my favorite porn star. I'm going to order that online. I imagine.
Right, yeah. I never knew. This is like if this was school, I'd have loved school. If they'd had a lesson on this in sex education, but they didn't.
What was your sex education like? Do you remember?
Shite.
Why?
Because
they didn't show you any porn.
It was a video, right, of some crap, and then some, and then.
Define that.
Well, I can't remember. I mean, we were all laughing. You know what I mean? It's like it was like laughing at mates, like. But then the teacher got out a condom and this plastic like.
Didn't even use a banana.
I can't remember whether it was a banana or it was like a plastic round thing, you know, like shaped like a cock, obviously. And then showing you how to put a Johnny on. And it was just like, it was embarrassing.
Even that feels...
But do you know what it is?
Even that feels gendered. It's like, here's how you practice putting a Johnny on. And here's a...
Not one bit of where the clitoris is. That's the most important bit.
Here's half a melon.
Exactly.
It's a melon cut in half.
You should do it. And there's a map.
Here's a map. And lads, most of the time, certainly if your first few goes, you're probably not going to be able to get eyes on it. So you're going to have to be feeling around. This is what... Give us a fucking chance.
It's hard work. It's hard work. But yeah, it was, Sex education. Here's another thing. I think they take sex education too young now. My daughter was in junior school and they asked us, we're going to talk about sex education? I said, no. What are you talking about? She shouldn't be in.
Oh, I think I was.
I was like, she shouldn't be talking or learning about.
I was in primary school. I think I might have been 10.
I think it's wrong.
I think I might have been 10 or 11.
Nah, mate. Let them have fun for a bit. Scare the shit out of them with some Johnny and a banana or talking about their genitals. I just think it's too early.
My mum,
let people be kids longer.
A degree in biology before she became an accountant, and is sort of a very scientific thinking woman. I remember being 6 years old. It's one of my earliest memories. Ralph, come in here. And my mum, my dad, my two sisters were watching a documentary about childbirth. And this would have been 1986, and there's a woman naked on the bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is really embarrassing.
Cringing. It's proper cringy.
That woman's naked. Yeah. And I was like, this is the most embarrassing, awful thing I've ever seen. That changed to 30 seconds later.
Oh, wow, yeah.
When childbirth happened.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, I'm totally all for going, let's not shy away from the miracle of it. But at 6, it was quite a lot.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is my mum, who also made me watch Alien, with the alien coming out of the chest when I was 6 years old. And it looked much the same. So...
Ralph. But I do think we're stopping kids being kids nowadays. And I think it's... it's hard.
I've called you out on this before, years ago. I've called you out on it before, but...
I just don't like pressure being put on kids. Exams at 5 and 6 years old.
You've changed your attitude has changed over the years, but I just think it's interesting that years and years ago, there was a headline when we were doing 2 Pints, so I'd have been about 22, you'd have been about 25. And it said, the headline was, BHS are going to start selling thongs for 8-year-olds.
Terrible.
It's not what you said at the time. And I just think that's an interesting change in the way.
Why would I have not said anything different? I would have said that. I would never think it's good for a kid to have a thong on.
I've never forgotten it.
Who is it for?
I promise you.
Who is it for? It's not for comfort, is it?
I promise you.
Nah, mate. I would never have. That's disgusting. I've got a daughter. She's 17 now.
But you didn't at the time.
No, it's even so. Who was it for?
I'm just
Perverts.
saying. No, what you said at the time. This is genuinely interesting. This is not me digging you out. I just think it's interesting.
I don't think
it's just interesting to see how, like, mate, my opinions on a lot of things have changed radically. So
No, it's not. I just don't see who it's for.
But you went. I was like, this is like sexualizing little girls, and they shouldn't be like feeling that they have to do this to like just let them be kids. And your argument, not unreasonably, was like, yeah, but like young girls, I've got my sisters were always like this. They want to kind of emulate older siblings or women or whatever.
Maybe,
and that was your point.
Like when kids put on high heels at 5 and 6.
The only point I'm making here is not like, how could you have said that? I'm not digging you out. I just think even that is quite an interesting part of this conversation about how you're so adamant that you wouldn't have said that. But I know for a fact you did. But your whole kind of opinion has shifted. Yeah. And actually, that's to your credit. Because I think if you enter into any conversation at any walk of life with an absolutely unbending opinion.
I've never got an unbending opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
On anything. I believe I have an opinion on something, but I am open to learn more about myself and whatever I've got an opinion of. And I'm open to that.
Oh, well, on that score, that's just reminded me of something.
What have you got now?
Out of nowhere, last night, I thought, hold on. Will said this a couple of times, and I've never followed it up.
What?
One part of the whole moon landings thing that we always go backwards
not
and
the
forwards
moon
about.
landings.
Wait, you've often said Buzz Aldrin himself has said that they never went there.
No, that was a clip of him saying it.
Right, you said
I haven't said it. It was a clip of him saying it.
Right. It's often, I asked ChatGPT, it's often claimed that Buzz Aldrin confessed he never went to the moon. Is there any credible evidence for this? No, there is absolutely no credible evidence that Buzz Aldrin ever claimed he did not go to the moon.
You once swear on the Bible, that was what it was.
This idea comes entirely from misinformation and edited or fabricated videos circulated by conspiracy theorists. One frequently cited clip is from an interview with a child where Aldrin explains why we haven't gone back to the moon.
No, I want to talk about that bit though.
Conspiracy channels edited the words to suggest he was admitting we never went at all.
I agree with that. I know that's edited. That's not why I don't believe we went to the moon. The reason why I don't believe we went to the moon is because I don't believe we have the technology to do so. It's as basic as that. We haven't got the technology now, never mind then. There's certain things we can't do now, technology-wise, or things that we can do now that we couldn't do then. It's like we didn't even have 5 TV channels. We didn't even have colour TV in most homes. And yet we flew basically a tin can to the moon and landed it and came back successfully on its first go. And they made a phone call from the moon to the president, and he could hear them from the moon.
I'm
just saying we didn't have the technology. That's all I'm saying. It's not a conspiracy.
I'm going to get someone in to explain.
It's not a conspiracy theory. We didn't have the technology. Is all my opinion is.
All right.
I could be proved wrong if you can prove we did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm going to get someone in to explain the technology to you.
Okay. So we can phone the moon in the 60s. But we can't. Well, you couldn't phone.
Well, I'll find someone to come in to explain to you why we could phone the moon in the 60s.
Well, we'll move on because I've got something else I want to talk about.
All right, go on.
This is something, right?
By the way, I love that we just went from banging sex robots, squirting replica vaginas, and we're going, the moon landings.
That's what we do in here.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple of things, but one, Ubers, right? You use Ubers.
Yeah.
What I love about Ubers, right? The fact is, I can order one. I know how long it's going to be, and it'll come to me, and it's on my phone. And also, I can track them. My daughter has them, and I can track where progress is, and they're safe because of that.
Yeah.
There's a fucking bad side of Ubers that pisses me off.
Go on. The rating.
No. The fact you can have your hand on the door handle and they'll drive off.
Oh, it's so irritating. I've chased one down the street.
I've chased one the other day. And I was going to work, and I hate being late for anything. I'd ordered a cab. It actually had been pre-booked. So they have to wait 10 minutes if they're pre-booked. The work had pre-booked it. I was in Manchester, and there was a Tory conference hall. A lot of MPs were in, so they closed both roads either side. So I was in this hotel in the middle. So the cab rings me 10 minutes before he's supposed to be there. I can't get down your road. And I went, I know, I'll meet you outside. It was Sainsbury's, whatever, on that road. And he went, okay, I can't get to Sainsbury's. So I said, why? I'm coming from the other way. I said, but you know you were picking me up.
Yeah.
So he said, well, I can't get to Sainsbury's. You have to come to me. So I said, where are you? So he said, I'll meet you at the other end of the road. So he gave me. So I said, I know where you are. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm out of the door running.
I can picture the exact street. By the way,
It was outside near where the Palace Theatre is.
Yeah.
So you go past where the Midland Hotel is, and I get past it like that, and I see the car, and I wave like that. He drives off. Now I'm out of my way now, so I'm late.
Yeah, so you're going to be more late.
And I called the number. He rang me on, didn't answer, blanked me. Right? He's arrived early and left 10 minutes before he was supposed to get. So that's one thing.
Here's the thing as well. You now can't give him a bad rating.
Oh no,
because
wait,
he's not taking the job.
Not just that. Then I have to order another one. I order it.
Same guy.
Road's closed. Can't get to you. Can you meet me at Sainsbury's? I had to go all the way fucking back. And I've got him on the phone. I went, don't you dare leave. He went, I'm here, don't worry. I went, don't you dare. And I get to him, and I rant at this guy. And he went, I don't know why they do that. And I said, I've had it happen to me loads of times. And I was on the phone to Uber because I thought, he can't get away with it. He'd got to be held accountable.
The injustice of
because
it
it's
maddening.
because there's no facial thing.
Yeah,
do you know, like a cab driver, they wouldn't do it because you know you can call their company and complain about him. It's faceless, even though you get a picture of them. They just go drive off. Yeah. And that's what annoys me about it, is that they think they can just do that and make me late for work. Mm-hmm. I got to this other driver, anyway, I got through to him, anyway, we complained. But the point I'm making is that's the one thing that bothers me about Uber, is that they think they can do that because we don't matter. Mm. But where taxi companies wouldn't do that, because you're a regular customer and they've got a boss, they've got a company.
The whole Uber thing, I mean, I totally agree. The whole Uber thing's interesting, talking about advances in technology. We talk about Uber now, and it's such a part of the life. You just refer to it and like it's nothing. But, and I should say this as well, because I know that there's a lot of hurt and upset from black cab drivers. But I do use Ubers to get in and around London.
I use black cabs as well.
But I also use black cabs as much as possible.
I like the chat as well.
I like the chat if I'm at a station. Yeah. If I see one on the street, I'll get that. But I'll use an Uber if
also,
I don't
they know the roads. They don't have to use a sat-nav. But they know the roads.
I'll use an Uber if I'm for various specific circumstances. Anyway, I think about in my not even early 20s. I don't think Uber came out till I was in my 30s. I don't even think it's that 15 years maybe.
Yeah. In the last 10 years, it's rocketed.
It wasn't that long ago, and this now seems insane.
Go on.
How are we going to get home? I'll get a cab. Okay. So you're going to leave wherever you are, a house party, pissed as well if you're on a night out, the house party, the club, the pub, whatever. You're going to walk out, in London I'm talking about, you're going to walk out of there, and then you're going to walk in a direction, pick any direction.
And hope.
And just hope that you're going to stumble on a cab going the other way with its light on, and somehow it worked. But you think about it now, it seems insane.
Yeah.
What system was that? How did that work?
Oh, phoning the local cab company. Got no cabs for an hour.
Yeah,
what?
Exactly.
Fucking hell, there's no cab for an hour.
Yeah, I know.
I went to a friend's house, Rylands. Ryland, you know Ryland? Ryland?
I know who Ryland is. Are you hold on.
When I did Strictly,
you were friends with Ryland?
Yeah, he's a good friend. Anyway,
hold on. He's a good friend.
Well, I've met him a lot of times from when we did Strictly. And
Let's get him on this podcast.
I was down in Essex doing, I was filming.
Is that why you fucking got big old white gnashers now?
Fuck off. I haven't got Ryland's teeth.
Fucking turkey teeth.
Vicky, these are not turkey. If you put Ryland next to me, you look like that white.
Bollocks.
He looks like a BG next to me.
I can't help notice you've been on a sunbed.
No. Have
you been on a sunbed? You're very brown today.
No, not been on a sunbed.
Lies.
Fake. No, it's not. It's tinted moisturiser. Listen, put it on last night. Put it on the night before and it gives you a nice glow.
Why did you
put moisturiser? So I don't look terrible. It's freezing outside. Don't look like Casper like you.
Yeah, but if it's cold outside, it's winter. You look like you're living in winter. Otherwise,
I
you just look like.
I look grey and gaunt. It's only a moisturiser, Ralph. Calm down.
It's tinted.
Listen, you were fucking a robot 10 minutes ago. What's wrong with me having a moisturiser?
Can you wrap up this story so I can go home and fuck a robot?
Right. So I was filming anyway. Went to his house. He's got this lovely gaff, and I went to his house. We had a few drinks, and say it was 1:30 in the morning. I was like, I better go. I've got work tomorrow. They say, well, you won't get a cab. No Ubers. Because he lives a bit out of the way. No cabs.
What area of the world are we talking about? Essex?
Yeah, it's Essex, but it's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
It's a lovely house. But it was a realization of, shit, there is some places they don't go.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was everywhere. So, no, there's certain places in the country. You can't get
in
Ubers.
and around London.
And you just get the death circle for ages looking for a driver.
Yeah.
3 hours I had to wait. I got home, it was nearly light. I was knackered the next morning like this. No, and then I had to get a local cab company. Our driver don't come on till 5, so you have to wait for him. 5 o'clock in the morning.
I bet you look tired, but you probably got an eye lift.
Well, he's got a salon in his house. Right, before we go, I'm going to wrap up with this, and it's just a little thing that I want to do with you, Ralph. And it was someone I saw. He did this online, right? And I want to do it with you, right? It's just one of these little things.
Right.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me, obviously.
Right.
Multiply it by 9.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got it? Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to take the figure you've got and add them 2 digits together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Now, take away 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, using the alphabet...
How long did it take you to memorize this?
While. Now, using the alphabet, like 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, so forth. Using the number you've got now, get to that letter. 1 is A, 2 is B, so on.
Yeah.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Now, think of a country beginning with that letter.
Okay.
Yes? Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
And now, using the last letter of that country, think of an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me what it is.
Yeah.
And now, using the last letter of that animal, think of a fruit.
Okay.
Okay. Now, don't tell me you're thinking of a kangaroo in Denmark eating an orange.
No, I'm thinking of an iguana in Dubai eating an apple.
You've got it fucking wrong then! You've done it wrong!
Sharky's nodding. That's what
Are you the same?
The trouble is...
What have you done wrong?
Because when you said you got me to D using the 9 times table, got me to the D, and then you said think of a country, and I assume most people are going to think of Denmark because it's the most obvious D
you're
country.
A twat, that's
and I thought
why.
he wants me to think of Denmark, so I'm going to think of another country.
What did you say?
Dubai.
Thank God, Dubai's not a country.
It's
cocky bollocks.
It's in the
you couldn't
UAE.
just play along. You couldn't just play along with me.
It's an emirate, isn't it? I guess. It's
I tell you what, it's not
an emirate.
a country.
Fuck.
So all these people out there that would have got it right, you had to, you try, because you always have to be one step ahead.
I wish I'd said something.
He wants me to say Denmark.
I wish I'd said something really annoying like Deutschland.
That's not a country either, is it? It's Netherlands. It's Holland, right? Germany, I mean. Sorry. Stop confusing me.
Is Germany not a country?
Germany.
I can forgive myself for thinking for Dubai.
Yeah, I know, but
Germany's definitely a country.
Yeah, Germany. But come on, man. You've pissed all over me chips. I wanted to get you there. Yes, you did.
Do you remember when we
you
did
meant to.
Do you remember when we did the
I bet
hypnotist?
you shit at a fucking magic show. I know how that happens.
Do you remember when we did the hypnotist and it was like, do you remember how he was like, it's the paper's in your right hand? And he fucking knew. He had me because he was like, now I know that you're thinking you want to catch me out, and that's why. And every time he second guessed me.
I understand that, but this
so
works.
I was just trying to catch you out.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucked it up.
What other countries are they beginning with D?
None. That's the whole point.
Djibouti. I should have said Djibouti. Yeah.
Well, not many people know Djibouti. And you didn't know until you read it on that bastard screen that the producer just put up there. So anyone out there, you can do that on your friends, and hopefully you don't have a friend like Ralph who pisses all over your chips and ruins it.
Denmark, kangaroo,
orange.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much.
I feel bad for you now. You were so excited about that.
You can finish this episode.
And it took you so long to memorise it.
It took me so long. I did it on the wife, right? I had to keep leaving the room because I kept getting it wrong. I got it right and I thought, right, I'm doing that on Ralph. I've come in and you've pissed all over my chips. I know. Wrap this episode
Why did
up.
you
You've
have to
ruined
keep
it.
leaving the room?
Because I kept having to look at the video again. I can't remember. It was times by 9. Number between 1 and 5. Times it by 9.
I'm so sorry.
Take away 5.
Put so much effort into that, and I
did 2 digits. I did 2 digits together. Take away 5. All that shit. Anyway.
Oh, mate.
Sorry, everybody.
Bless you.
Ralph's just ruined it.
Okay, listen. A little reminder that you can head to newman.com/2pints for 60% off clinically proven erectile dysfunction treatment and, very importantly, a free blood test that can help uncover the cause. Visit newman.com/2pints now and just use the code 2pints60 for your discount. That's TWOPINTS 60. That is for erectile dysfunction in adult men. Sildenafil 50mg film-coated tablets. Always read the label. Complete home blood test kit subscription subject to availability. T's and C's apply. We'd love to hear from you. Questions, topics we could talk about, random stuff. Email our shit janky email. 2, that's the digit 2, pintswithwillandralph@gmail.com. But honestly, send it on socials. That's the easiest way, isn't it?
Yes.
Send it on your socials.
Yes, I'll send it on your socials. Any questions, any anecdotes, any stories, or any agony aunt questions?
You've got our full episode on YouTube, which drops on...
What?
Monday, along with the podcast. What Will William Tell is your midweek pick-me-up, which is available on...
What? Wednesday.
And you can get ready for the weekend with a Swift Half every...
Friday, people!
I'll leave. Thanks. See you for the next one.
See you next time, people.
Dickhead.